In the cold, gray waters of the North Sea, beneath nearly a kilometer of rock and sediment, lies a mystery that baffled scientists for decades. A circular wound, 3 kilometers wide, hidden deep below the seabed. Some said it was salt movement. Others claimed it was the work of ancient volcanoes. But now, after years of research, the truth has surfaced. This was no geological accident. It was the result of a cataclysm, a massive asteroid strike that once unleashed a wall of water over 300 feet high. The story begins 43 million years ago, during the Eocene epoch, when Earth looked dramatically different. Britain was a tropical island. The seas were warm. Life flourished. And far above the clouds, a small asteroid, just 160 meters wide, raced toward our planet at nearly 40,000 miles per hour. Within seconds, the asteroid struck the seabed at a low angle from the west, vaporizing water and rock in an instant. A curtain of molten debris, nearly a mile high, exploded skyward before collapsing back into the sea. What followed was devastation. A tsunami over 100 meters high tore across the Eocene coastlines, obliterating everything in its path. When the seas calmed, a scar remained, a perfect circle buried deep below. Over millions of years, layers of sediment covered the wound, sealing it away. It wasn't until the early 2000s that its story began to resurface. Geologists named it the Silverpit Crater after a nearby underwater valley used by fishermen. At first glance, it seemed like an impact site, a central peak, concentric rings, and perfect symmetry. But not everyone agreed. Many scientists proposed alternative theories. Perhaps salt deposits deep underground had shifted, creating the illusion of a crater. Others believed volcanic collapse could explain its circular shape. By 2009, the argument grew so intense that geologists informally voted on the matter. Most rejected the impact theory. But one scientist never gave up, Dr. Uisdean Nicholson from Heriot-Watt University. Armed with new seismic imaging technology and samples from deep-sea drilling, Nicholson and his team returned to the mystery. What they discovered changed everything. Microscopic quartz and feldspar crystals taken from an oil well near the crater showed unmistakable signs of shock deformation, a structure that forms only under unimaginable pressures, like those of an asteroid strike. With that discovery, the Silverpit mystery was solved. The asteroid that struck the North Sea was around 160 meters wide, roughly the size of 2 football fields, and hit with the power of millions of atomic bombs. The impact ejected billions of tons of rock and sediment, triggering one of the largest tsunamis in Europe's ancient history. Professor Gareth Collins from Imperial College London, one of the world's leading impact modelers, provided the numerical simulations that confirmed the findings. He described it as finding the silver bullet, the final piece of evidence that proved Silverpit's extraterrestrial origin beyond doubt. Today, the Silverpit Crater stands as one of Earth's best-preserved underwater impact sites, a geological time capsule sealed beneath 700 meters of sediment. Only about 33 impact craters have been identified beneath the world's oceans, compared to over 200 on land. And each discovery tells a story, a reminder of Earth's violent past and fragile future. The Silverpit discovery does more than solve a mystery, it offers a warning. Asteroids of similar size continue to orbit near Earth today. If one were to strike again, even in the ocean, the consequences could be catastrophic. Understanding past impacts helps scientists prepare for the future. Developing asteroid detection systems, deflection technologies, and global early warning networks. Beneath the waves of the North Sea, time stands still. The Silverpit Crater is silent now, a buried scar left by a celestial visitor from a forgotten age. But its story reminds us of a timeless truth. The universe is not quiet, it's just waiting to speak again.